The 7 great powers are the strongest 7 beings in the world of Mushoku Tensei, and this entire power system was founded by none other than the so-called technique god himself, who ranks first among all of these powers. And here we unfortunately already start beginning with the spoilers, so spoiler warning ahead. The technique god was none other than Laplace himself, or rather a part of him to be precise. Laplace was split into 2 by the Golden Knight Aldebaran, creating the demon god Laplace, who seeks to destroy man, and the technique god Laplace, who gathers and passes on all possible abilities and techniques to destroy God. Both halves were created over 4,200 years ago, after the end of the 800-year-long Second Human-Demon War under the demon empress Kishirika Kishirisu. And the monuments of the 7 great powers are scattered all over the world, displaying the 7 strongest beings in the world. And this is also very important, they automatically update themselves, meaning if, let's say, place number 2 decided to simply not exist anymore, the 3rd place would automatically move up to become place number 2. The 4th place would become the 3rd place, and so on and so forth. And finally, someone who was previously the 8th strongest being in the world, but thus far unrecognized, would now be declared the 7th strongest being in the world of Mushoku Tensei. With the status as a great power, naturally comes an immense political, military, and civilian power and authority. For example, Orsted's support alone allowed Nanahoshi to meet powerful traders and nobles, enter the Magician Guild without problems, and gain a high status simply because Orsted wrote a few letters. However, and this also must be mentioned, the power scaling is not linear. The lower ranks of the 7 great powers can't even come close to challenging the top 3 or top 4 of the ranks, simply because they are so much stronger. And the technique god Laplace himself also didn't deserve the 1st rank on the list either. He essentially cheated and put himself on top to incentivize all possible challengers to fight against him, to claim his position as the strongest being in the world. The strongest, therefore, is actually Dragon God Orsted, and again Laplace placed himself at the very top so that he could meet many challengers and learn their techniques and their skills and their abilities. Naturally, the question arises how these stones even work. Well, they are filled with runes inside, they channel mana to keep the display running. The required mana is then absorbed from the surroundings, meaning that these monuments only stand in places with very high mana concentration. The entire structure also essentially a technology of the dragon folk, and the dragon god Orsted is also capable of replacing or rather replicating this technology to enable long-distance communication. Okay, and this is it for now. And with that said, I say thank you very much for watching, and special thanks to all of my Patreons for supporting this channel. Anyway, have a nice day, and I hope to see you all again soon under my next video.